Dan, how are we?
Very good. How are you?
Good to see you in person, in the flesh.
Good to
I
be
can
here.
feel you in three dimensions again, which is nice.
HQ is live.
It is very live. A little while back we were talking about, I was actually speaking to one of our dads about the nature that his life was very much in flux, and he was finding it really challenging to be able to achieve everything on top of being in flux with his home and another baby coming along. And I can identify massively with it because it was like I was speaking to myself, But through that conversation, what came to the surface was understanding that even though our environment and our settings aren't like set up perfectly for us to achieve something, even though that is the case, if you can set certain standards in your life and you're able to get up and do something and move every day and eat in a way that's going to benefit you and your family, if you can do that when your environment is not ideal, imagine how empowering it's going to be. And then when things start to settle down, life just becomes that much easier.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea of life settling down is really quite a dream, isn't it?
As a father, yes.
But I think importantly, commitment to habits is where freedom is really found. And if you can be consistent in how you show up to your commitments, then that's what you can rely upon rather than every day trying to make something work. I heard something really powerful today that it's not all about dialing in like the perfect morning routine and evening routine for every day. It may be that Monday to Friday has its own set of routines, whereas Saturday and Sunday has its own set of routines as well. So it means that there's a little bit of dynamics there, a little bit of flexibility and spontaneity, so you don't feel like if you don't commit to something, you can always show up the next day, the next weekend, and make the changes as needed. So it's pretty interesting to look at things holistically rather than just trying to do the same thing every day and set yourself up potentially for failure. So there's got to be some dynamics and shifting of routines to meet the circumstances. Holiday routine also might look a little bit differently too.
And your routine from day to day can look very differently. Some people, their days are not, a vanilla 9 to 5 existence. And perhaps what it takes for you to be able to be successful in this pursuit is to take 2 minutes out every evening and to just close your eyes and think about what challenges you have the next day. What does your timetable look like that very next day, and say, right, this is what I'm dedicating to myself. This is what I'm dedicating to my body. This is what I'm dedicating to my mind. And it's a daily practice. That's part of your routine.
Yeah, I think decision making has to be reality based and looking at things really clearly to know that life's just unpredictable. Gives you the lens to look at things really clearly and make decisions that really support you rather than setting you up for failure.
Yeah, spot on. I think a great action step here could be for everybody to perhaps make a moment this weekend to be able to either sit down and plan out your week ahead, if you can, if that's the way your week looks. If it's a daily planning exercise, then by all means, dedicate 2 minutes every evening to being able to do it and say, where tomorrow can I find 20 minutes to exercise? Where can I find a moment in the weekend to batch food for the coming weekdays?
It's all about getting it done and exploring ways to do that. So looking forward to any takeaways that anyone has and hearing how it goes by implementing these simple tools and tactics to optimize your day, your week, your life.
I hope this helped.
Thanks everyone.
Guys.